They're going around the track at over 200 miles an hour lately.
And besides all that stuff, he's just cute. Please say hello to Darrell Waltrip.
Yeah. Hello, Darrell.
Hi, Charlie.
Good.
Wow.
Have a seat, Darrell. That's the first thing I've seen you wear that didn't have STP written all over it.
Just like you.
Wait, you're sitting on the edge of your seat?
On the edge of
Sit back and relax.
Oh, you don't have to do this?
No.
I was watching and I thought it was part of the
he's
deal,
nothing.
you know.
Charlie always sits way up on his seat like that, so Darrell thought he'd...
Kind of makes me nervous,
What's that? What, this does?
sitting up on the edge of your seat like that.
Oh, well, I'll just... How's
You
that?
ought to pass a guy out on the racetrack sitting up there like that.
That's it true. You guys go about 200 miles an hour on the racetrack.
The good guys do, yeah.
Okay. I imagine you're one of the good ones by now. Yeah.
That's too fast, though. Isn't that dangerous? Especially when you see stock cars. You see the Indy racers, and you sort of accept the fact they go over 200 miles an hour. But
Yeah.
the stock car guys, it's fast.
Well, our cars weigh 3,500 pounds. Now, this may not make a lot of sense to you, but an Indy car weighs 1,800 pounds. So a tremendous amount of difference in the weight of the two cars. A problem that we've had with our cars recently is they get airborne.
Yeah.
They're going so fast that they try to fly. And basically that's what they are, is they're airplanes on the ground. So they try to fly, and what we've had to do is we've had to slow the cars down at some racetracks to keep them from actually leaving the track. Talladega, Alabama, back in August, Bobby Allison's car spun, got backwards, went up into the catch fence, and almost into the grandstand.
Whoa.
And that was sort of the deal. That was the awakening, so to speak, when everybody said, we got to slow these cars down, particularly at Daytona and Talladega, before one of them leaves and goes in the grandstand.
No kidding. Well,
So 200 mile an hour is too fast.
yeah.
Do you think that you guys have to be sort of daredevils to be in that business?
Me?
Yeah.
Hello, Darrell.
Maybe he's a devil. Just a devil.
You do have to be an athlete, though, don't you?
Yeah, you got to be in good shape. I work out, got a rowing machine, and run some. I think the things that people don't realize about being a race car driver is the noise.
Yeah.
You know, it's so loud, and it's like going on a trip. It takes a lot of preparation to get ready to go on a trip. You're going to go on a 3.5-hour trip, a 500-mile trip for us. And so you have to make a lot of plans, and one of the things, you got to be in shape. The other thing is the car's got to be comfortable. Just being in the car and being sure the seat fits you and everything's comfortable. The steering wheel's where you want it to be, because you can't adjust these things during the race. So you spend a lot of time literally making the car comfortable for you. But then the thing that I think bothers me the most, and as years go by, it's getting worse, is the noise. It's that constant rah.
Yeah.
And that gets on your nerves. Take that and a couple of guys bumping you in the back end because you're not going fast enough, and car not running just exactly right, and a few other things. And that's what gets to you the most. It's the concentration. You have to be in good physical condition, but you got to have a lot of concentration.
But now, tell them what you told us in the dressing room. I mean, the really important thing you have to remember before you get into the car is...
Go to the bathroom.
You know, sports figures have really become sort of celebrities, and stars over the years. Do you really feel that that's something that you were attracted to? I mean, do you like having that star status?
Well, our sport has really grown in the last 10 years, and because of television. It's been exposed to a whole new market. And our sport used to be what I call an automotive sport. Used to Joe's gas station or some automotive part would be the sponsor of the car. And never would you see, for instance, in my case, Tide. Who would ever thought that Tide detergents would be sponsoring a race car? I mean, what's the connection?
I know. We're about to see what do you call it, the washing machine?
Yeah.
No, you called it Bubbles a little while ago.
That's the bubble machine. And there goes our race car. And the interesting thing is, most of the sponsors today are consumer-oriented products that you buy in a grocery store. A lot of tobacco, some of the beer companies, just a lot of different consumer
This has to be
products.
directed toward women. Is there a bigger female audience in racing now?
About 10 years ago, I'm good on these statistics because I have to know all this stuff. About 10 years ago, we had about maybe 12 or 15% of our audience was female.
Yeah.
Today, 48%
Is that right?
of the audience is female.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Is it that tight jumpsuit you wear or something? And racing?
Well, it's not the way we smell.
You got to say congratulations to him.
Well, I was going to say the female racing audience is growing.
Yeah, it is. It just
What's
is growing
this?
by leaps and bounds.
Yeah, I know. What's
And
that?
that's one of them.
Oh, look.
His brand new baby girl.
That's baby Jessica. She's 3.5 months old, and this is her first Christmas. And she got her a brand new red Honda.
What?
And, a pony, but I showed a little restraint. I didn't get a saddle for it yet.
Yeah.
And she got her a new puppy, a Labrador puppy. And
That's
she
fascinating.
seems to be enjoying every minute of
You're
it.
thrilled to
That's
death about that,
great.
aren't you?
She's a wonderful Christmas present.
Okay, next race is when?
February the 14th, I think, is when Daytona, the Daytona 500 is. That kicks off our season.
Good.
We start off with the Super Bowl, so to speak.
That's right. That's the big one. We wish you a great race
Yeah.
season and a safe one, too.
And I'll be looking for you in that suit.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
I'll wear it real snug.
Darrell Waltrip. We'll take a break. Be back with more Crook and Chase after this.
Racing